Delta Victor. Excuse me, I should know that. That is John. Go ahead, John.
Roger that. Thanks for doing the net there today. And, question for you. Obviously, I slept through this, but what time was this meteor incident?
Believe it was somewhere around 9 o'clock, just after 9 last night. Somewhere in around that time frame.
21:08 is 52 full. But anyhow, again, thanks for doing the net, and I'll let you get back to her, and I'll say 7-3.
Okay, John, thanks for checking in this morning. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow, 7-3. Okay, it's Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, looking for later miss for the Rainbow Country Net.
Uniform Victor Lima, recheck.
So you know, got a spot all to yourself. Go ahead, Jim.
Good morning, Paul. Victor Echo 7, Uniform Victor Lima. Just for check, I noticed after I came in and while I was sitting in the waiting room watching your podcast there, the YouTube podcast, while I was waiting for my wife to get her MRI, I noticed two little yellow, look like 3D printer kind of microphones or something like that on your desk. Is there some story to that?
Oh, quite possibly. That could be a hit for what's coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything early. I thought I'd wait till the end, and more than likely, most of the people who have checked in have gone on to bigger and better things and that kind of stuff. So, interesting. I thought I'd fill you in. My wife, and she fell ice skating a month and a half ago, and finally paid our own money to get an MRI or a CAT scan or whatever it is, and they're saying, yeah, you got a tear in your rotator cuff, but you're 70, so we don't do that on people that old anymore.
Oh no. I know long time ago I tore my rotator cuff, and I was out for a bit, but thankfully I never had to have surgery or anything on it.
Well, she's a high-end figure skater, screaming around the ice doing lifts and that kind of stuff, and skating backwards with her foot up in the air. And anyways, she fell, just a tiny little twizzle or something. Or anyways, fell and right on the shoulder, so she's hurt her rotator cuff and probably torn the ligament off of it. And when she talked to the doctor says, oh, well, you know, you're 70, we don't do that on old people anymore. Kind of strange, but she's certainly fit and active.
Well, you'll have to look for a second opinion. See if sounds like she could definitely use the surgery. Like you said, fit and active. You'd think that would be a good candidate to have it.
Yeah, after we just have to find a surgeon that'll do it, and whether he recommends it, the doctor recommends it. We have lots of friends that have done skating injuries and have lots of surgery, so we'll go through them and find one of their doctors. But sooner or later it'll get done. Unfortunately, she's going in May for the World Adult Figure Skating Championships in Germany, which we do every year, and she might compete, she may not. I'll have to see whether she can lift her arm above her head. But anyways. Enough of figure skating on the Rainbow Net. Anyway, 73 to you and everybody else that happens to be listening. Victor Echo 7, ultraviolet light from a rainy South Surrey.
Okay, Jim. Well, thanks for coming in there again and asking about those microphones. And if you watch a YouTube feed on my be right back, and thanks for watching. And that's starting soon. There's hints to that on there as well. And yeah, hopefully your wife will be able to compete at the championships there in Germany. If not, it'll make for a good trip if you just decide to go to check it out as well. Okay, John, Jim, sorry, have a good one, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. 7-3. Okay, Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, looking for later miss for the Rainbow Country Net. Okay, looks like I've bored everyone. So, I would like to thank all 161 people who checked into the net this morning. That would be 68 at the earlies and 93 on the roll call. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you tomorrow as well. I'd like to wish a very good morning to all our scanner and web-based listeners. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa. I'll hold it. I gotta write my totals down here. 161. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, closing the net at 11:10 in the AM and returning the repeater to general use. Thanks for a great night, everyone. 7-3.
7-3, Paul. Thank you for doing the net. Chuck and Pet Meadows.
Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it. You have a great day.